Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Cuisine King, Chef Sebastian, and today we're making a vegan mac and cheese. I decided to make this because I know there's a lot of people who love mac and cheese, and for myself, I was a vegan for about 2 years, so and I think it would be useful. And also, even if you're not vegan, you could use this recipe, and it's really good. So I'm using chickpea pasta. If you want to make this yourself, you can use any pasta that is that doesn't have any eggs in it, you know, for vegans. And most pastas now, they don't make them with eggs. And I got this from Whole Foods, chickpea pasta. And you're gonna need some carrots. I just used some shredded carrots because I already had it. But if you have some carrots already, you could just use it again. This is to help with the color. Some sweet potatoes, cashews. I got about 1 cup of cashews in there, raw cashews. I just boiled it for about 10 minutes to get them soft. Coconut milk, and fresh garlic, which I have right here. Smoked paprika, mustard, turmeric, and lemon juice, white wine, and then we're gonna get started. So to make the sauce, you know, we don't have any, you know, we're not using any cheese. I mean, of course now there are a lot of vegan cheese, but this is another option, another way you can do it. And we also have some salt and pepper and some breadcrumbs. The breadcrumbs, we're gonna bake the mac and cheese, and after we bake it, we're gonna toast the breadcrumbs and put it on the top. Or if you want, you could just throw the breadcrumbs in the oven with the mac and cheese, but we're just gonna toast it first. So to make the sauce, we're gonna start with, I got 1 cup of coconut milk. So we're gonna start with our coconut milk. And this is just from the coconut, so don't be scared about that one. We're gonna add our cashews, 1 cup. Sweet potatoes, and again, this is gonna help with the, you know, almost the cheddar cheese like color for the mac and cheese. And I'm not gonna put too much salt on my in my sauce because I salted my pasta heavily. So I'm just gonna put a little bit, about a pinch of salt and pepper. And we're gonna do some fresh garlic. I'm gonna add my carrots. I'm gonna add about, you know, half of it. I'm not gonna add all of it because I don't want the sauce to be too sweet. And I have some almond milk just for the consistency. I'm just gonna add almond milk. And you don't have to add almond milk and coconut milk. I'm just adding it for consistency. And then the nutritional yeast is what's gonna give it that the cheese appeal. Is gonna have that, you know, make it feel like it's cheese. So all you're doing is I'm gonna do about half a cup. Let's use the lid. And again, this is gonna give it the nice flavor of the cheese. Like it has that cheese. I'm adding some onions. You can add some onion powder, but I'm just gonna use a fresh onion and some turmeric. The turmeric is gonna give it that, again, that color, the color of the cheddar cheese. And I'm using a commercial blender. And if you don't have a commercial blender, you can use a regular blender. And then what we're gonna do now, we're gonna cover it, make sure nothing comes out. It's gonna get a little loud. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna add the rest of a little bit of my pasta water. So this is the water that the pasta cooked in. It's a little salted. then obviously, if you want, you can go the other route. You know, you can use vegan butter, but this is just something a little bit more special. So I'm gonna add a little bit of roasted red bell pepper and garlic seasoning. And again, this is helping with, compensate for a lot of flavor that, we'll typically get on a mac and cheese, but we can't get because this is vegan mac and cheese. All right. Sorry about this. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna put it in a pan. And as you can see, it looks, it has that look of the cheese sauce. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit and add a little bit of lemon juice and white wine. All this stuff, is gonna bring all the flavor in there. And I'm just gonna wait for this to boil, to come to a slow boil. And then once it does, I'm gonna add my macaroni to it. And then we're gonna bake it. Hope you guys are doing good today. You gonna taste it? I'm just gonna add a little bit more of the nutritional yeast. And some more salt and pepper. You just want it to work. And then one thing I forgot to add was the mustard, just a little bit. You don't want to add too much. And again, all these are playing on flavors because we're not adding all the other ingredients that we would typically add to a mac and cheese. So I'm gonna let it come to a slow boil, and then I'm gonna add my pasta to it. So you can see the consistency. If you guys make this at home, or if you guys make it, tag me so I can see the finished product. Again, we're just waiting for this to come to a slow boil, and then we're gonna mix the pasta with it. And what I'm actually gonna do is, if it looks like it's not really thick the way that I want it to be, I'm gonna add some more. I'm gonna add it back to my blender, and then add the rest of my carrots. And then I'm gonna add some more cashews. Just to thicken it up. But it looks like, it's not gonna be the same way as your typical cheese sauce, because obviously, there's no cheese in it. So if you want to know what I got playing in the background, that's my favorite Haitian band. New Look, they make timeless music. Typically, they make love songs. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add my pasta. So you wanna kind of let your pasta boil into the sauce. Just same techniques of making a mac and cheese. Kind of let it boil together. And I love chickpea pasta because it gives you an amazing texture. So what's gonna happen is with the potatoes, the sweet potatoes in this sauce, when I bake the macaroni and cheese, it's gonna serve as a binder. You know, a binder is basically something that holds it together. You know, instead of having that cheese, so that sweet potato is gonna serve as that binder. So, you know, it's looking good. It's looking the way that I want. The way that, you know, you want your typical mac and cheese to look. I'm gonna taste it. I'm gonna turn this fire down. Like, this is crazy. This is really, really good. Obviously, you know, if you know mac and cheese, if you love mac and cheese, you know, you won't be able to mistake this for mac and cheese, but it's really good. So, you know, I'm just gonna put it in a cast iron pan, and then what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna toast my breadcrumbs. I'm gonna add some olive oil, salt, pepper, and then toast it, and then it's gonna give an amazing crunch factor on my mac and cheese again. Because we're playing on flavors. You know, we're saying playing on flavors because it's not the actual real flavor. It's not the real mac and cheese. So because we're playing on flavors, we wanna do things that makes this look as close to a mac and cheese as possible. But trust me, guys, this is amazing. So what I'm gonna do is this right here. I'm gonna set this on my stove. Put this about medium high. And then I'm gonna stick this in my oven. And then we're gonna wait for this to get hot. And once it get hot, we're gonna do some olive oil. And again, what you can do is you can add the breadcrumbs on top of the macaroni and cheese. But I personally don't want to do it like that because I want my breadcrumbs to be really evenly toasted, so I can add it to the macaroni and cheese. So this is why I'm doing it like that. Hope you guys are staying safe and having a great Friday. And if it's not Friday, by the time you see this video, hope you're having a great day in general. And also let me know if you want to see this recipe in my book. And it's coming. I'm working hard on it for you guys. So I'm gonna add some olive oil. Actually gonna turn this so this could be a little high. So now I'm gonna check for this. Take our breadcrumbs, salt and pepper, and you just kind of want to let it work so it gets to that golden brown color. I love to do it like this, and you know, when it gets to golden brown, I just kind of like to eat the breadcrumbs. I know it's kind of weird, but it's something that I like to do. So just kind of toast it, and then you can see. I'll show you guys when the colors start coming in. colors are coming in just a little bit. And again, if you're doing it that way, you know, you want to watch it because the pasta will burn. Not the pasta, I'm sorry. The breadcrumbs will burn. So you want to make sure that you're keeping a close eye on it. And again, you know, the easiest way will be to just put it on top of the bread, on top of the pasta. But you know, I like this because you can kind of control the breadcrumbs. And when they're done, they're so crunchy, and I just love it. So toast. And you can see it's starting to get that color. So I'm gonna macaroni. And again, you know, it's not really gonna give you anything to start, you know, looks like mac and cheese. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put that breadcrumb on top of it. So our breadcrumbs are about where I want them to be. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put the breadcrumbs on top of the mac and cheese. When all these flavors, you know, the cashews, the nutritional yeast, the turmeric, the mustard, garlic, paprika, carrots, everything come together with that coconut milk. Oh my goodness, phenomenal. So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of drench it a little bit in breadcrumb, but you don't want to do it too much, just a little bit. And then, you know, what would it be without the decoration, right? That's what I love to do. Put some on the side. For a dish like this, you don't want to cover it with the flowers because you know this is not as visually appealing. So just want to kind of leave everything to the side, so you know, just gotta have a little bit of it fall on the side. And that's it. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. I appreciate you. I love you guys. Until next time. Thank you very much.